Clowns are an uncertain subject. While a lot of people enjoy watching them perform at a children's birthday party or maybe in a show at the circus, some are horribly terrified of just looking at an image of a clown. Is it their face painted with bright colours? Is it their weird-looking costume? Or is it simply the way they lie and pretend to be always smiling so big when in reality people know that no one could possibly look happy all the time? So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be taking a look at 3 clown crazes that have happened all around the world. A killer clown shot a woman to death in 1990 in Florida. Marlene Warren, a 40-year-old woman living in Florida, answered the door on the morning of May 26, 1990. To her surprise, it was a clown bringing her some fresh carnations and a couple of balloons that say, "You're the best." Little did she know that these were going to be her last few moments alive. The clown pulled out a weapon and shot her in the face and then ran away. Marlene's son tried to chase down the fatal clown. She passed away after 2 days of the hospital machines trying to keep her alive. Michael Warren was Marlene's husband. He owned Bargain Motors in West Palm Beach. There were rumors that he was having an affair with one of his employees' estranged wives. This woman is Sheila Keene. But who was this person dressed up, disguised as a clown? Could it have been the husband, or was it this other woman? The morning of May 26, 1990, Sheila Keene dressed up as a clown, got some flowers and balloons, drove to Marlene's house, rang the doorbell, gave her a creepy clown smile, and pulled the trigger. She shot her in the face and ran away. Michael and Sheila got married in Las Vegas in 2002, 12 years after taking the life of Marlene Warren. They retired to the mountains of West Virginia as a wealthy couple operating a restaurant. They told no one that they are from Florida, and Sheila is known by her new friends as Debbie. However, you might be wondering why it took them so long to get married when the late wife passed away in 1990. The reason was because Michael was a suspect. However, the police did not have enough evidence to convict him. Nonetheless, he was still charged for the financial crimes he committed, such as racketeering. He was imprisoned from 1992 to 1997. He was released earlier than his sentence on good behavior. Justice might be delayed for Marlene Warren and her family, but it was still served. The truth came out 27 years after the crime. With the modern DNA testing technology, investigators were able to confirm that Sheila Keene was the clown. They found fibers that are similar to a clown's wig in the stolen car which she used, and they found the same fibers in Keene's apartment. In September 2017, Michael and Sheila Warren were on their way home, cruising through the hills in their car when a sheriff's deputy pulled them over. Sheila was arrested for taking the life of Marlene Warren. Now 58 years old, Sheila Warren is in the custody of Belle Glade, Florida jail, facing a first-degree charge. The next trial will be in April 2021. Clown Craze 2014, France. When teenagers dress like clowns and arm themselves, you know that it is not just another prank. It's something else, something that could only be subtly described by the victims as evil and horrific. It was in October of 2014 when a group of 14 teenagers dressed in clown costumes assaulted a passerby in Arges, France. Since this instance, the police warned the public of what could be nationwide clown-themed criminality. The police were not wrong. In fact, this clown-related wickedness also reached the US, England, and Spain, but we'll go to that later. You might be wondering what could have sparked this series of almost surreal wrongdoing. Well, your guess is right. When it comes to millennials, the answer is always social media. Apparently, the youngsters got their inspiration from movies. As the trend became more popular, more teenagers had come up with creative ideas to spread criminality while disguised as clowns. Each tweet, each video, each photo uploaded fanned the flames of each other's curiosity and restrained unfriendly behavior, which resulted in what is now known as the clown craze of 2014. In Besançon, a student accidentally cut his own hand with an axe as he tried to defend himself from an armed clown imposter. There were many incidents where the clown imposter has directly assaulted the victim. In Montpellier, an imposter clown and 2 other men beat and tried to rob a 35-year-old man. The problem had gotten worse to the point that the police had to ban clown costumes not only for Halloween but also for the entire month of November. Real clowns, those who are professionals, innocent, and have no interest in using the image of clowns as a way to inflict fear, reiterates that no real clown would participate in such a craze. They claim that people who started and are perpetrating this terrible trend are in no way real clowns who truly appreciate the craft of being such. Frank DeHay, the National Police spokesman at the time, made an appeal to those participating in the craze to stop dressing up as clowns and scaring innocent people. He warned that they should consider the panic they are causing to the public as well as the consequences of their actions that affect their communities and even the entirety of France. The violence of the clown craze got so bad that the president-elect himself had to address the problem. Randy Christensen made a statement reminding the public that people dressed as horror clowns are not real clowns. He added they are taking something innocent and wholesome and reverting it to create fear in their audience. If this does not sound crazy enough, don't worry because the story gets a little more intense. An anti-clown faction had been formed by another group of teenagers. They called themselves clown hunters. However, just like their counterparts, they were armed with tear gas canisters, baseball bats, and other weapons. The police found out about this and warned the public that it does not matter which side they are on, clown imposter or clown hunter, anyone caught bearing arms in public will be arrested. The craze faded shortly after. The creepy clown craze. During the late summer of 2016, a few weeks before Halloween, the clown craze had once again become widespread, but it was not confined to only Florida or France. This time it was across the globe. People started to dress up as creepy clowns and stand in public places to bring horror to those driving or walking past. Some of these clowns would take it to the extreme and hold weapons to scare its victims. In the United Kingdom, little children who used to see clowns in birthday parties and fun environments such as circuses or parks were somewhat traumatized to have encountered imposter clowns causing violence and panic. There was one incident where a man dressed as a clown holding a knife while following 4 students to school. The kids were understandably upset and very scared. Following these incidents, Canada and Australia also released clown-related cautions to warn the public of clown imposters. Victoria Police in Australia emphasised that any intimidating and threatening antisocial behaviours will not be tolerated. Meanwhile, the US craze was much worse as the trend swept across major cities such as New York, Los Angeles, Illinois, and many others. There have been more aggressive assaults and more bizarre exhibitions by imposter clowns. For these people, causing fear and panic is fun, exciting, and in this case, trendy. Social media has clearly played a major role in spreading the creepy clown craze across the globe. According to data gathered from Google Trends, more people take interest in clowns a few more days before October 31st, right around Halloween. As our society becomes more and more influenced by what is trending on social media, it is safe to assume that the creepy clown craze has not retired for good. Soon enough, it will take a new form and gain popularity once again. This seems to be an inevitable truth, especially if you are living in a major city. When all is said and done, professional clowns, those who are true artists and genuinely respect the craft, are the real victims in this global creepy craze. It is them and the little children who had a short time to enjoy the laughter and amusement brought by real clowns. But what do you make of these 3 twisted clown crazes? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.